Hello everyone, welcome back to FS25. I'm still on the P contract at the moment. We accepted this at the end of the last episode, and it's a pretty big one. So the contract itself is worth just over £18,000. We're on a 16-acre field, so it's a big field, and we're in this Oxbow P harvester. So yeah, obviously it's a big machine with a small header. We're on an absolute massive field, so it is taken some time. Now, at the end of the last episode, I think we got to about 20% complete, something like that. I have done about 50 odd percent off camera. Reason being, it's taken me probably in real time just under 2 hours to get to this point. Now, that would be an extremely long time lapse of going up and down, up and down. So I've pretty much had it on GPS, cruise control on, and I've just been turning it around at the end of the fields. So yeah, but of course it wouldn't be a very quick contract to earn all that money. So obviously it was going to be a lot of hard work. But so far I have dumped off 2 full trailer loads to the silo. That's where they want me to take it. So I've dumped off 2 full trailer loads there, and they are worth 18,500 litres each. So that is a lot. I suspect we'll probably get at least another 2 trailer loads from what we've got left here, possibly. Although the contract is at 77% complete so far, so I do wonder if they will let us finish the whole field. I'm not too sure. And of course, this field is heavily infested with weeds. So realistically, they could have got a lot more for their money if they'd taken care of this field. But there we go. So yeah, we will get this into a time lapse for the last little bit. There's not really too much to show. We've gone through the machine already. It's just a case of tying up the contract. Obviously it's getting late now, so I have had to put the time down to 0.5 just so we're not working in pitch black, because if I'd have kept it at ×5, we'd have been at about 2 in the morning by now, I should think. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll get this finished. We'll then advance into the next day. Believe we can plant some canola, and no doubt we'll have some bits spawn and some other jobs to do. The production's to take care of, and we will be adding a couple more water buffalo in this episode. I know we said about it last time, but sort of forgot, and then we got tied up with harvesting and everything else. So yeah, we will get this into a time lapse. For the person that keeps commenting saying, oh, there's another time lapse, blah blah blah, well, if we didn't time lapse this, we'd have about 6 episodes of harvesting the same field. So this one's for you. So there we are, we're on the last little bit now. We are 95% complete so far. It will be interesting to see if there is any leftovers, whether they'll let us keep them or they'll pay us for them. Because I imagine there will be a little bit, but we will find out. So yeah, we won't be accepting contracts like this too often. There was two reasons for it. Of course, the contract reward at the end of it is very nice. But this is a new crop and a new machine, and I'm trying to test out as much as possible. So that was the main reason behind it really. That's another one ticked off the list. I would like to have a P field in the future, one of our own. However, it definitely wouldn't be on a field the size of this. Probably not even half the size of this, to be honest. Maybe just a nice little small one. But then obviously the equipment is very expensive at the same time, so you have to sort of weigh it up. Is it worth it? I don't know. But yeah, it would be nice eventually to get sort of every type of crop in the ground in our own field. But that is something we'll definitely work towards. When these machines are £500,000 even to lease, they are still a serious amount of money. So there we go. That is the field completely done. I mean, it looks wonderful. But we'll get this last little bit into the trailer, and then we'll head over to the silo where we have to put it all. It's right by the farmer's market, so it's not too far away at all. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got either 3 and a bit trailer loads or 2 and a bit. I can't quite remember now. But yeah, so there we go. So we'll just get this filled up and we'll head straight over there, and then we'll finally get rested. It's been a long day. This tractor, by the way, quite a nice tractor. Even with a full load, it will get up to 39 miles per hour, no problem at all. It is a pretty nice big tractor. Okay, moment of truth. Are we going to get a nice little bonus from this or not? I've got a feeling we might do. But let's find out. So the key figure we're looking at is the one on the top right hand corner. When it gets to 100%, what's going to happen? So that was 96 very quickly. It's going to be close, very close. Ah, yeah, look, the money's going up. Nice. That's really nice. So that's a £12,304 harvest income bonus. So I believe, let's accept this contract. Or not accept it, we'll collect our reward. Which is just under £18,000, but obviously there were some leasing costs there. Oh, nice. Yeah. So, all in all, that was about £30,000. Just short. So, I know it took a long time. A very long time. Longer than I would have liked. We did have to do a little bit off camera. And get a little time-lapse going to the dismay of a certain someone. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's advance into the next day. We're £30,000 better off. And we're really happy. So, good night, Walter. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's a lovely day. So let's see what's going on. We've got nothing over by the mushrooms there. Does that mean we're out of water? Nope. Plenty of water. Yeah, the bees are doing everything but producing honey. And we've got some wood over by the sawmill. So first of all, we'll have a look in the sail. So we've got a nice big trailer there, a very big disc harrower, and that is a nice piece of kit as well. Nice big forage wagon, but yeah, at the moment not for us. So let's just have a little look in the calendar. So we can do canola. Oh, by the way, I have, before this episode, I did download some mods. Completely forgot to say about them. So we got the lumberjack mod, which now means we should be able to get rid of tree stumps with a chainsaw. So there is a big stubborn tree stump over here, so we will just try that first of all. That would be lovely to be able to get rid of this. So yeah, so it works exactly the same as it did in FS22. and it's gone. Just like that. Nice, okay. That is a great mod, that is. We also picked up the rounder bale mods. So we done these bales here before that, but next time when we wrap some bales, they'll be much rounder, they'll have a much nicer edge. So let's just get rid of this chainsaw, there we go, and the torch, we don't want that either. So let's head up to the buffalo enclosure. I've also downloaded a mod called the Real Mower mod, another lovely mod from FS22, and when you pull a mower over bushes like this here, the bush will disappear as well as the grass. So I am half tempted to get rid of some of these bushes in here. I am going to keep some of them because it is lovely. The water buffalo love it, but it would just be nice to be able to see them a little bit better from the fencing. So I might just get rid of a few of these front ones. Do we keep the tree stumps or not? I think we'll keep the tree stumps in here. There is only a handful. Oh look, they're all coming up to see us. Lovely. So while we're here, let's get a couple extra in like we did say. And let's see how these are doing. So they've got plenty of meadow, plenty of water. Lovely. Right, so let's get some more water buffalo in there. We'll have some more babies. And we'll go with £4,000. Perfect. So we've now got 12 water buffalo. Looks like one of the newest arrivals just here. Plenty of meadow to eat, so get to it. We've got quite a lot of bales to pick up actually, because there is some over in field number 2. So we need to do that before we can plant it. We have got weeds everywhere from when we last harvested this field. So I think what we're going to do, we can do canola currently. We're going to do it in this field here. Quite a nice big field. We put the field extension in, and I'm going to get the AI to do it, and I just want to see if they'll pick up on this little field extension or whether they'll go to the previous boundary. So just a little bit of an experiment there. And if we have a look over here, we've got our tractor and harvester from last time around and all those bales. So let's pick up the seeder. We'll make sure it's got plenty of seeds in it ready for Mary, and then we'll get her to work in field number 3. So there we go, Mary's off. Let's see what they do, whether they start with our field extension or not. Oh, hold on a minute, stop right there. We've got far too carried away here. We need to cultivate the field first. Silly me, I thought that was direct seeder. It's not. So let's just hold fire a second. Mary can do that job as well though. And while she's doing that, we are going to gather up the bales onto the low loader. Right. Sorry, you got to do the cultivating first. Eventually we will have a direct seeder. So we can only have a minimum of 4 headlands. So let's just get them started and off they go. So yeah, the same experiment will apply. Will they bother going over to the field extension or not? So let's get in the telehandler. We need to grab the low loader, and then let's get putting some bales on the back. So obviously this is not a bale trailer, it's a low loader. So this might end up a little bit messy, I'm not too sure, but let's just see how it goes. And yeah, I mean these are big bales, these are 11,000 litres. I'll try and get them on there as nicely as I can, but we'll see how it goes. If I end up making a mess of it, then maybe we'll just cut a little bit out. So that's those 5 on. I'm not too sure why one is so much smaller than the other. No idea. But let's head over to the other field. I'll get as many on as I can. And then maybe we'll have a little look at the price and see if we can get rid of some of these or not. Okay then, so I've put all the bales on the trailer apart from these two here. We're going to keep these two. We'll no doubt need them in the future, and we definitely don't want to have to end up buying them. But we've got a decent amount on there. They are looking good, so hopefully they are worth a decent amount of money. We'll just drop these off and then check the price. Problem is, now it is fully loaded, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to pull it with anything. Mary is in the biggest tractor at the moment, and we might have to wait until that one is available. But we'll see. So we'll just pop these in here for now. I think that'll be the best place for them. And we'll see if the telehandler can pull it. If not, we'll have to wait till Mary's done. So we'll just put these here in the corner. Perfect. Right, okay. So let's see if this can do it. If not, I mean, we could always switch Mary into the John Deere, I guess. There'd be no harm in that. She's actually now coming up to the field extension, so it'll be interesting to see what she do. Obviously, it has been ploughed, so technically there's probably no reason to take the cultivator there anyway. So let's just have a look at the price of straw. Okay, so currently we are not at a great time. In fact, we're actually at one of the worst. So we might have to wait a little bit for that. But let's just see if we can pull the trailer out of the way. Luckily, we don't need the money right now, so it's not too much of an issue. But of course, it does mean that the low loader is tied up. So we'll see. I'm undecided what we're going to do. Good news though, the telehandler seems to have no problem handling it. I'm being careful because I don't want to topple it over on its side. That would be a pain. Might be a little bit ambitious trying to get up the hill here, mind you. Yeah, not too bad. This is a very good telehandler. And while we're passing by, we will just start the mini paddy field, get that flooded in case we need to use it. There we go. Get our little pond going. Right, so I think we'll just leave this trailer here for now. It's probably the best place for it. So while we're in the telehandler, let's just see if we can push some of these trees over into the sawmill trigger point. That's definitely not the way to do it. Might just have to let's put the correct tool on for the job. How about that? Let's do it properly. It's just over here. So I just had to cut some branches off the tree because it was way too heavy and it nearly toppled us over. So I'll just cut a few bits off, make it a little bit more manageable, and we'll try and get it in the trigger point. There we go, that's gone and out the way. Perfect. Now let's see if we can pick the rest of it up. Yeah, so we just about got it. In you go. Oh, watch it, watch it. Hopefully it takes it. No, okay. And we'll just grab this tiny little bit here. Yeah, so it did take that little branch, so it is obviously just very full. Yeah, nearly at full capacity. That's why. Okay. Anyway, we're slowly getting rid of it. So I do just want to have a little look in mowers. Because like I said, I would like to take some of those bushes out if we could. I'm still getting used to this. Here we are, mowers. I'm still getting used to this menu. See, these are a little bit more money than I would have liked to have spent. It would have been nice just to find a real small one because we have only got a few bushes to take out there. Okay, so I've found this this little tool here. It's a mower. You can turn it into a few things actually. You can turn it into a windrower as well. That's really cool. I'm not going to buy it, but I am going to lease it. It's going to cost £1,700, but that should hopefully get rid of some really annoying bushes. I'm not sure how we're going to pick it up though. That's the only problem. So let's just head to the shop. Right, okay. So that's quite funny. That is. I like that. That's really cool. I like how he runs along with it. That looks excellent. Really good. Oh, we can change the drop. Oh, look at that. That's great. That is. I love that. I would definitely be standing on it. I wouldn't be running behind it. So I think because we haven't got a trailer free, I'm just going to drive it back. Then we'll get it into the pasture and we'll see if we can get rid of some of those annoying bushes. Okay, so we've made it back to the farm. That was a very enjoyable ride. Very, very good. So, the aim of this is to get rid of some of these annoying bushes. And here we go. Look at that. Lovely. I'm not too worried about this grass here. The bushes is the main aim. And like I said earlier, this is the real mower mod. And this is a lovely, lovely mod. Coupled with this lovely tool, I think this is great. So, basically, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and tidy up some of the annoying bushes. Because it would be lovely to be able to see our water buffalo, of course. We're going to keep some, but not all. But it just makes the place look much tidier, I think. So, there we go. That's those few out the way there. So, I'll get this into the pasture. Hopefully the water buffalo aren't too scared. And then we'll get rid of some of the bushes in there as well. Right, okay, so we've got to be very careful doing this. And of course we don't... Oh, we nearly ran the little guy over. He was hiding there in those bushes. But yeah, big improvement already. It would be nice just to have the trees in there, a couple of bushes, and the tree stumps. So we've just got to be very careful here. We do not want to get any water buffalo. While we're renting this machine, we will also take care of a couple more of the bushes on the farm. There are a few bushes that I want to get rid of. So yeah, this will really tidy the place up. Oh, and there was another water buffalo, and again we've just missed him. I think he was having a lovely little nap and we've woken him up. I'm sorry about that. I hope that's not a limp he's got. I guess by cutting this grass it is potentially taking away some of their meadow as well. They did have a lot in here, but of course it will grow back, and we're not cutting it all, only a little bit. But this is a big, big improvement. So, oh, looks like we've got a log down there. Must have missed that one. That's okay. That can stay. Oh, and we're stuck on it. Right, okay. So I'm just going to tidy up a few more of these bushes. I'll just have a little drive around and see what we can find. We'll do a little time lapse. It's not going to be too much at all. There is only a few. And then we'll get the tool returned once we're finished. So there we go. I think that will do for this area over here. The water buffalo enclosure is looking great, really good, and the reason why I've tidied this bit up here is because eventually we're going to have goats down here. They can go next to the water buffalo on the hill. So yeah, it just tidies it up. We appear to be a little bit stuck. Why can't we turn? There we go. I think we were caught on something. Yeah, it just tidies it up. Looks so much better. So we will just take this down to the greenhouse where we've got a bunch of bushes over there as well, and then we'll get it returned to the dealership. So I do like the trees and the plants and everything else. A lot of that stuff looks great, but I do just find the bushes make the place look a little bit untidy. We've still got some rogue branches laying around here which we'll have to take care of, and there's a tree laying there as well which we've obviously missed. But yeah, I think this just this tidies it up so much more. So we will grab that tree once we've just finished with this. And this is quite a nice space here. There is a lot of space here, and we will be using some of it. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done here. We've done a lot of tidying up. We'll probably rent this again in the future, I would think, to do a bit more tidying up here and there. But for now, let's just grab this one. For now, we are done with this. Pretty nice machine, though. I do like that. That's really good. So let's just get that returned. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. So Mary over here is done, and they did cultivate the field extension, so that's a good sign. That's okay. So oh no, the sign's laying on the road. Wasn't me. So we'll put this back. We'll connect the seeder up. I'm pretty sure we've got enough seeds there, but if not, we'll have to get some midway through. Don't seem to use nowhere near as many seeds. Doesn't feel like you do anyway. Right, so it's already set to canola. We'll just set this up. So, yeah, 3 headlands is the minimum. You can start with the headland, and off you go. Let's just see where they make a start. Okay, so they're going to start in this corner. Yep. Nice. Let me know if you run out of any seed. Right, so while they're doing that, there's not too much we can do at the moment because the low loader is tied up. So let's just clear this spawn point. We need to get to the correct tool first. I can just sit under this tree for now. Eventually, at some point, it's not going to be for a while yet because we haven't got enough money, but it would be nice to upgrade to a bigger sawmill. You can get wood chip from that as well. And there we go. Another one has just spawned in. Perfect. I guess while we've got some money at the moment, we're not in a mad rush to sell these, so perhaps we could just let these build up for a couple of months, have one big sale, and then get a massive amount of money, and that would be pretty nice. Okay, so no more have spawned in there. With let's just run over here. Actually, we haven't moved these rice seedlings for a long time, so we're just gonna push some of these out the way because I've got a feeling there's going to be quite a few more to spawn in. That's definitely not how you should do it. But yeah, these are not worth a great deal, but we will keep growing them because at the end of the day you do only have to add water, and at some point of course it would be nice to plant them in the ground, but we haven't got enough money for the equipment for that sort of stuff yet. So yeah, maybe when we've got twice this amount we'll sell it all and see what it comes to, but for now that probably is only still a little bit of money's worth there. Right, okay, so obviously Mary's in the field at the moment, so there's not too much we can do with that. The trailer's tied up, the big tractor's tied up. So I think for now what we're going to do is we're going to leave Mary cracking on with that over there. At the moment we're a little bit tied up, but next time around we've got plenty of fertilising to do. There'll be some more field work to do. Of course our productions are going to be spawning quite a few more bits, so I predict in probably a month or two's time we are going to have a lot of stuff to sell. But for now we are going to leave that there, so thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.